have seen the first team finish their job beautifully, and there is still another note. Please, a round of applause for team number 2.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting harder and harder day by day.
My name is Michael, and as you can know too, that our global is becoming worse and vulnerable.
My name is Nam-Yeon, and that's the reason why we show you our topic today about global warming.
Welcome to the
new project, and we're going to talk about the weather and news.
Thank you for watching our channel. This is Food from HUFLIT News.
I'm sending analysis for the general and the news.
My booty's a new menu. You heard me, Sasana. It's Mr. Worldwide.
It's new.
Here, mundo ribato. Leave my dreams out dormant. Can't hold the senses I stole. Take this as a warning.
This is our topic. Our beautiful earth. It's so amazing, right? What happened here? This is because of global warming. Scientists use the phrase of global warming to describe the anticipical increase in the Earth's climate change in the beginning of 20th century. They increasingly refer the use of the phrase climate change to describe the complex change in the Earth's plate according to national academies. Like you can see this ice melting. And the main reason of global warming is because of human activities. Concern about global warming and climate change grow out of the evidence that human activities contribute to release the greenhouse gases that can cause not only change in climate, but change in temperature, but also in wind patterns, rainfall, and snowfall. People are altering the composition of the atmosphere with the emission from transportation, manufacturing, agriculture, and many other activities. activities.
And now we're going to show you and I'm going to introduce you about greenhouse effect. You can wonder what is greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect is the natural process that simply prevents the sun's heat reflecting back out into space. So without the greenhouse gases, the Earth would be more than 60 degrees colder, and life could not exist in these conditions. Humans produce greenhouse gases just such as carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and some other factors that produce greenhouse gases due to the fossil fuel to factory and power home. So it leads to some terrible consequences. As you can see, that it may cause flood, drought, rising level sea, some species extinctions, and more dangerous that our ecosystem explode and we cannot live, we cannot survive after all of these. Moreover, what I want to tell you that we have to do something. We have to help ourselves first.
Stop patiently or looking like ourselves. So like we cut the tree. We make the earth more smoky and then become a bigger earth as you see. More smoky than the earth becomes short for earth. The ice is melting. The earth is calling for help. Trust everywhere. Nuclear power will take the earth and the earth come in our way. Because in the tree, make it smoky, more smoky. Nuclear energy, ice melting, and our plane, the animal, and even human being can live in the earth anymore. So that the earth, an angry earth, a fever earth, a shorter earth, a place not also only for earth but also for earth. A place can people can live happily together. Solution.
Well, you can ride a bicycle, sell the energy.
More waste energy.
Solar methods to sell the energy and use the renewable energy.
Use the saving energy instead of the traditional power.
Together, we will survive and help the world.
That's all. Thank you.
Great job, you guys.
Even if
You guys should be very proud of yourselves as well, so give yourselves a hand. Good job. So, my question to you guys is, you're the generation of the future. You guys are the ones that are going to have the real problems of global warming on your hands. You guys are the ones that are going to have to create the laws, run the businesses so that they're responsible. So, what do you individually think that we can do to challenge the issue of global warming? I mean, I think most people know that global warming is a problem, but the problem is finding the solution. So what do you guys think are the solutions?
first of all, thank you for your time, especially as the next generation. I know what you mean. You talk about our responsibility of the next generation for problems like that. So at least we could do some smart things to save our like throw the trash, not throw the trash in public, throw it away. You plant a tree, conserving the energy by the way we just showed you in our clip. How about possibility?
And when you relax down, turn on it's more very hard to
Well, I think the first thing we have to think about is our self-confidence, you know? Well, each people, we need to think carefully before we do something. It's just a small activity, some activity, although it's small, but when everybody do together, it will become bigger and bigger to spread all over the world. So, it's just something we have to do at home, like turn off the light when we don't need to do, and use the sun energy, for example. And we protect the environment together, everybody. So I think we have much better.
Thank you. But one thing I should say is something you guys should consider is because, yes, we each individually have a responsibility to, deal with global warming, like turning off lights, walking when we can, riding a bicycle instead of a motorbike. But, part of the problem are big corporations and businesses, oil industry, places like that. So one thing that you guys could consider doing is writing letters to your government, writing letters to these businesses, and urging them to cut back and be more responsible. So thank you.
One thing I noticed is that you look a little bit not very comfortable on the stage. I can ask why. Because in your speeches you are making very minor mistakes, but then it shows that you are stumbling. You were stumbling sometimes, and that did not happen in the audition round. So maybe this is important. That's one thing. And the other thing I would know is that you say about the solutions for global warming, and you say only saving energy, which is not true. You know why? Because now, let me tell you, 10 years ago, did you have the cell phone available? No, 20 years ago. No. And you know how much energy do we calculate for the overall use or consumption of energy for cell phones around the world? Not, okay? So global warming comes from not only carbon dioxide, it comes from our energy, it comes from many things, like we are unlucky to be in the cycle that the earth is getting warmer. Okay, so in that case, I don't think cutting down trees, saving energy is enough. Now let's say, Mekong River Delta, we are going to have zero fresh water in 2050. So what do you think the government can do?
Maybe the government can create water estate in the city, so the countryside people, even they can't use the water shore anywhere on the price, so we can buy another shore to provide.
Mind you, the fresh water in the world takes only 1% of the total water. So 1% of the total water is usable, and we don't have any more fresh water because we are overusing it. Alright, so tell me, what do you think if you were someone who has the power?
It's still not stop. So I think we should do something more like people should.
The microphone here.
Here, yes. Well, at the cinema, I usually think people say that they have the ultra-wide hand washer and they have the hand like this. The water, good when I take out my hand, it's still not stop. So I think that the government should have to manage the luxury
Did anyone of you join the Earth Hour last week?
Yes,
Yes,
well, as you know that, as I know, I know circle about the water, and as you say that the Mekong River will be our water, fresh water, sorry. And I know we should build more factory, but the factory friendly to the environment, because we use the water and reproduce again. So after we use one time, the factory will do something to renewable. And I think that due to the global warming, we should not only we not only support for the factory, but also we need to use water just
Sparingly.
we just use